you're part of the industrialization process here in Ghana. You're part of the development in this country. How many factories do you think it will take for there to be enough employment here in Ghana?
Well, last week I was following up a story on I think it had to do with the political positioning in terms of pitching all the leaders that we've had since independence. And one of the stories focused on our first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. And within that story, it was said that he had created up to 150 factories within his tenure of office. And this had so much positive impact on the economy of Ghana, to the extent that Ghana was then at a position of importing labor. But perhaps at that time, I don't know, I really wouldn't know what was the population of the country by then. But obviously, if this story was true, then for sure you know that then the impact was very, very positive. Now, if we fast forward it to what we are seeing today, 30 million people with high percentage of no job situation, I'm not too sure what number of factories we have now. But yes, I can agree that we really, really would need to look in the direction of industrialization and shift focus slightly from just buying and selling to manufacturing. 2 weeks ago, Fairfreak was going to play a football match with, we tried to have a work-life balance. So we had this football match with another company in Accra. And the venue they selected was a church that had within its compound an AstroTurf pitch. And when I got there, I was amazed at the size of the land the church had. It had built the auditorium, had the sports facility by the side, had the car park, blah blah blah. And I was wondering, imagine if all churches built one factory, like just build one factory to support the whole industrialization. I had this argument with a friend and she says, well, it's not the church's responsibility. I said, true, it's not. But do you remember when the churches were the ones who built all the basic schools? If you check on its history, all the basic schools, the most prominent ones, even to the second cycle schools, were owned by churches. Was it their responsibility to build schools? What was their mission in building schools? So imagine that the church can also connect to industrialization. I'm sure we're better off.